Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I figured I would actually do a makeup video today. I haven't done one in a while and I've been mentioning that I was going to do one. So I figured I would go ahead, do a video, show y'all some new things and just kind of show you what I typically do for a glam look of makeup. So you may have seen the one that I do if I'm just running out the door, quick and easy, that kind of thing. But I thought I would do one to show you how to step the game up just a little bit. I gotta stop. Anyway, so I am going to do that video today. I'm going to show you some things that I've been using. So if you have seen any of my makeup videos in the past, then you know I always start out with a fresh face. Everything's nice and clean. And then also there's a couple of things that I like to do to get us started. So one of them is I picked this up. It's an avocado oil and I got it from TJ Maxx, but honestly, you can get these just about anywhere. And then I use this moisturizer made by Shea Moisture. I'm still on the same bottle. If you're an OG, you've been following me for a long time, this is still the same bottle that I got months ago. It was $10. It was from Walmart. And then one of my followers actually messaged me and told me that this also comes in a serum. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try that. So once I run out of this, I'm going to purchase the serum as well and try that out because this has been excellent. So why not try something else with it? You know what I mean? But basically what this is just like a whole lot of vitamins. So when I cleanse my face and do all that, I kind of want to put something back to it. So I will start out and I'll just put just a little bit on my hand. Let me roll these sleeves up. It's about to get real out here. Okay. So then I'll go in, I'll put just a few drops in my hand and then I'll just go and press it into my face. Now, get all that put in, up to my forehead, all around, all that good stuff. Under the eyes, and it smells so good. Then I'll go in with my moisturizer, just a few little pumps of that, and work that into my face. This really just gets your face ready for your foundation. I swear it makes my foundation last longer. It gives it something to grab onto, but it also moisturizes your face so your foundation doesn't grab onto those dry patches. If you have dry patches like I had, exfoliating your face and putting a moisturizer on it is going to make a huge difference, so I highly recommend that you do that. I'm still using the same foundation made by L'Oreal. It's the Pro Matte and the Pro Glow. And right now, since I haven't done my self-tanner in a while, I'm going to mix the two shades together. I use the Infallible Pro Matte in 102. This is my lighter shade. And then I use the Infallible Pro Glow in 205, which is my darker shade. I'll just use this one if I've done my self-tanner. But today I'm going to mix them just to kind of give me the shade that I'm at right now. So I'll put a little bit here. I like to use my hands. Some people don't, but I just feel like so much product gets wasted into a sponge or a brush that I just prefer to do my hands. It gives me better coverage and I just really enjoy it. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, do you. This is the Laura Mercier pressed powder. I really like this because it's extremely fine, but you can also use the air spun. This comes from Walmart, Target, anywhere like that, and it's also a pressed powder. And I like to just, once I've gotten my foundation into my hand, then I will take a little bit of that pressed powder and then put it into my palm over top of the foundation as well, just like that. And then put a little bit on there and then just mix it up and then start working it into your face. The powder actually helps kind of fill in the pores, so it gives you more of like a porcelain look. Works like a charm. It was a little tip and trick that I learned not too long ago, so I've been using it ever since. So now I'm just going to work that in. Okay, so now that we've got that done and situated, I will go in and I'm going to do my bronzer next. I'm still using the Wet n Wild. I really love this bronzer. I always have. And it's super cheap, which means I love it even more. It's made by Wet n Wild. You can get it, Walmart is where I get mine. And I've had this one for several months. And that's part of the reason why I'm going to keep using it, because I firmly believe in, if you love something, use it before you try something else. Why are you going to give up on your girl when she's doing you so good? You know what I'm saying? If the shoe fits and it's working, don't go out and buy the new shoes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But then again, I want to buy the new shoes because I want to try something new. So I just go back and forth. I don't know. But this one has just worked really well for me. I go down the neck some. I go around the jawline. And honestly, this color might even still be, I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but it might even still be a little too dark right now. But she's on there now, so we're going to roll with it. So this, I just go around my hairline. It just kind of gives the illusion of a smaller forehead. Your girl's got a big forehead. I always have. It's a thing. It's a really big forehead. It's always been that way. And it didn't help when I lost some of my hair after I had Tatum. It just kept growing and growing and growing. And I was like, oh, bless it. I'm going to have a cul-de-sac. I'm going to have a big old cul-de-sac. So next, I'm going in with my Profusion Highlight and Contour Kit. If you've seen my live videos on Facebook, you know that this is my absolute favorite highlighting kit right now. It is the best thing. It's super cheap. You can get it from Walmart. You can get it from Target. And I love it. I love it. I have literally used the mess out of it. This is the shade that I'm going in right here to do my contour. It's the darker shade, and it's called Tan Sculpt. So I'll just go right here underneath my cheekbones. Make your fishy face. And then just do you a little line like that right there underneath the muscle of that cheekbone, okay? And that way it just makes the cheekbone pop. Just pop right on out. Don't go all the way down, okay? So don't come down to your mouth. You only want to do just like right here where the cheekbone is, and then just kind of stop where your smile comes. Not even that far. Really just kind of down to the middle. And then I usually too will kind of go around by my ear, kind of sculpt that in and give it some nice shape and that kind of thing, just so everything kind of has some definition, okay? Now, once we've done that, what's my next step? Blush. I'll go in with blush. I found this blush brush. It's Mary Kay. Gosh, if y'all know somebody that sells Mary Kay and you never buy anything from them, at least get this brush. It's for blush. And it has this nice little contour to it. See, it's kind of short here and then kind of comes up. And then, I don't know, just something about it. It fits my cheek perfectly. And to show y'all, this is the Milani Powder Blush. And it's in Coral Cove. I have several Milani blushes. This is another one in Luminoso. That's a really pretty one. And then I really like this one here. But I'm going to go for the brighter one since I'm doing kind of a glam look. So I'm going to do that one instead. But this one's really pretty. It's called Tea Rose. Love that one too if you want something a little more subtle. But I'm going to go for a brighter one today so that also too it shows it better on camera. So I'm going to do that. Now you're going to go above your contour line, okay? Right here, not too high, just right above it. This one you do not need much, okay? And then when I do my blush, I do kind of come down to my little cheekies. See that? Cheekies. That way when I'm smiling, they smile back at you, you know? They're happy. They're happy to start the day. Do y'all see my little dog up here in the corner? She's like a cat. She's a poodle. Do your little cheekbones. See? See how nice that looks? Do your little cheekbones kind of come all the way up to the top here and then leave her out. That's it. That's it. You're done. Okay? But she is like a cat. She literally just lays around all day. That's all she does. And she'll let you pet for a little while, and then after that, she don't want to have nothing to do with you. Leave her alone. You know? Now I'm going back in with my highlight and contour kit, and I literally have just been using all 3 of these shades. I couldn't decide which one I wanted, so I decided I was going to use them all. You know? Go in with all 3. Little tap, tap, tap. Go above the cheekbone here. Now we're going over and above the blush. So you're kind of just crossing past with it. And then I go right around my eye like this, come down. And you're almost doing it in like layers, you know? But I always start with the contour first because whatever part you're doing next is kind of layering on top. So then I do that, come around my eye so that when you see me, I'm shining everywhere. You know, I just got a glow about me. And I ain't pregnant, okay? I'm just glowing. Then I do all 3 again, come up to my forehead, just kind of give a nice little glow. It makes you look, too, when you do like a highlight, it makes you look like you've got like a nice glow to your skin without making you look like you're sweating, you know? I don't know. I just find it to be really pretty, so I just really like it. So I kind of come to do my chin, my nose, and then right above my lip just for a little highlight there. And then we are done with highlight. After that, I like to go in and do my eyebrows. This is, again, made by Profusion. This is the Brows 2 palette. I really like this one because it makes I want my brows to look natural. And this shade really works for me. I haven't used the brow wax, or I've used the brow light, but I haven't used the brow wax yet. I think that's more to kind of go underneath your eyebrow, but I just haven't felt the need for it, so I haven't used it. Oh, bless it. Lord. Okay, so then actually it comes with that little brush, and then it comes with this brush here that I use to actually do my eyebrows. I like to go in with the espresso color, the lighter of the two, because you want to try and find something that's going to be, it'll match your hair, if not be a shade lighter. You don't want to go too dark, okay? You should not have black eyebrows if your hair is brown or blonde, okay? It's not a thing. It's not a new trend. The trend that they were doing with the crisscross eyebrows, did y'all see that? They kind of made your eyebrows look like a braid. What? Who came up with that and said that that was cool? Because it ain't cool, girl, okay? Okay, so then I just use my pencil and I go in and I just am naturally going where my eyebrows are. This is kind of really hard to do, just FYI, when I don't have my other mirror that I like to use. And don't be stingy with it, because the more you've got on your brush, the better it's going to work for you, okay? So I just kind of go right there. I get my eyebrows into the shape that I want them to look like. I like a good arch. So I do that instead of kind of leaving them like this, because it gives me like the template that I want for them to look like. I'm going to have to touch them up when this is over, because I can already tell they're not the best today with being this far away. But there, just go in with your pencil or your little brush and your shadow and just do like a natural, color it in basically. It's easy enough. Go down with the shape that you want. I like to do a little arch, like a little peak right there at the top. Abby? Ma'am? Hey, Abersnabble, quit licking yourself on my furniture, ma'am. We ain't about that life, okay? So just follow that here, and then I bring it in just a smidge to give it a little bit lighter effect here towards the inner part of my nose. Bring them on in. Abersnabble? That, y'all, if there's anything in this entire world that drives me crazy, it's for my dogs to lick on themselves. It's disgusting. Or like when she wants to go around on the rugs and pick off the little fuzzy pieces and eat them, and I hear go, oh, God, it freaks me out. I can't stand it. Okay, so now since I've done that, I use this brow gel. It's made by Lime Life. You can get just about any one though, and I just like to use it to go in to kind of help stand my eyebrow hairs up. It also kind of goes over your eyebrow hairs. That way it makes everything, I don't know, look a little bit more natural, I guess you could say. So I just kind of do that. You can also, another little tip, you can also use mascara. Abby, stop it. I hate it. I'm so sorry. It just grosses me out. You can also use mascara. I would do your lashes first, and then once you've done your lashes, use the excess that's on the brush to go over your eyebrows and just kind of make your little hairs stand up and give them a little bit of life. Just like that. Boop, boop. Just like that. One other thing that I sometimes will do is I'll do a concealer. I did not do a concealer today because honestly I completely forgot about it. Otherwise I would have. Now that we've done that, we're gonna do our eyebrows. Eyelids, not the brows. We're gonna do the lids. Okay, so a few things. I have a Milani palette. I'm going to work with that one some. And then I'm also going to show you how to just use the contour kit. If you don't want to have 75,000 kits laying around or palettes laying around that you need to use this and use that, buy two that have your favorite shades in them and just work with them. And who says I can't use my contour palette as my eyelid palette, you know, to do my shadow? Who says that? That's not a rule. It's not in a book. You don't write that down, you know? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you kind of how I'd like to do a darker look. And I'll also show you how to do it. I'll show you something. Okay, here we go. I'm going to use the Brows 2 palette. Remember that one? We just came back from that one. This dark shade here that I did not use on my eyebrows is called Java. I'll show you. I'm going to use this little fluffy brush. If you follow me, you know how much I love this brush. And if you don't have it, something's wrong. You need to go get it, okay? And then you go in, you get your brown, you get your Java. And then I'm going to come into the crease here, and I'm just going to go back and forth like a rainbow in the shape of your crease. Back and forth, kind of spin your brush around, back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to show you how easy this is. Go in, get some more, tap off the excess, go to the other side, in the crease, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And just work kind of your way up towards your brow, just like that. Come down to the end, go up, get it nice and even. Same thing, go back over, just make sure everything's blended really well. Blend, blend, blend. It makes things look so much more natural, and then just keep blending, okay? If you feel like you need a little more, use a little more, like that. Go in, and go in. Okay, so now we've got the base of what we're doing with our eyebrows. Our eyelids. Why do I want to keep saying eyebrows? Stop it. No. Eyelids. Okay? And then, okay, so now we've used the Brow 2 palette for that. That's done. And then here's another Milani palette here. Really pretty. Love this kind of orange color here. But I think I'm going to come over here to this. This is kind of like a plum. And this palette is, what is it? Earthy Elements. I don't know what that means. Contour, Create, Eyeshadow Collection. I don't know. It just says 05 Earthy Elements. You see the orange, grab that one. Okay, now that I've got that, I'll go in with a different brush, kind of a flat brush. I'm going to use that plum color I told you about down here on the bottom. And I've grabbed that, and I'm going to come down just under where my little rainbow was. Okay? Just like that. I'm going to, this kind of gives it like that ombre effect, okay? So it's not all just one solid brown color. Just here on the bottom, just to kind of mix things up a little bit. So I'm going to go with that. Now, after I've done that, I'll grab a different brush, and I want to do something with gold. Okay, so since I don't have really a gold that I want to use in the Milani palette, I'll come back with the highlight kit. Come into the gold, and then I'll come right down here at the base and go just above my lashes and put in the gold from the highlight kit. That's the Profusion palette highlight and contour kit. Okay, same thing, come down to this side, touch it up with the gold, kind of go into the crease some, and just kind of whoop, whoop, like that. Now, with the highlight and contour kit, I will use the lighter of the sparkle color, and I'm going to go up underneath. I'll use a different brush for this one. This one's a Wet n Wild brush. I'll go up underneath, get that little highlight sparkle right there, the white one, and go under your eyebrow. This is also a good thing to do lastly, because you can go where that brown is and kind of like pull the brown up and go all the way around to the sides. That way it kind of blends even more. So just take that white sparkle from your highlight kit, go under your eyebrow, and then just bring it around. Another thing that this does too is you're highlighting under your eyebrow. So it just gives you that nice little glow, makes everything look nice and pretty, and just, I don't know, nice. You know what I'm saying? It looks nice. Next, I'm gonna go in, I think I'm gonna go back to the Java, and I'm gonna go under my lash line here on the bottom, just a smidge. Just to spruce things up. Just, ooh, I like it. I like it. Go down here again, under the lash line, and just spruce things up. Usually I don't do a lot on my bottom. It's actually very rare that I put stuff on the bottom of my, like under my lashes or my waterline. I usually don't really do that. But for more of a glam look, I think it looks really pretty. And then I will get my little brush here. I have false lashes. They're extensions. I love them. They're worth every penny. I say that all the time, so I'm pretty sure I sound like a broken record, but I love them. brush them, get them ready. That. We'll use a little bit of mascara and come down to the bottom here just to kind of get things lively again. Okay, and then once I've done that, my last thing is my lip. Now, this time I've got chapstick on too. I always put chapstick on kind of as a base when I'm first starting my makeup too. I'm gonna go in with this nude color. This is Milani. This is one of my favorite nudes. It's called Matte Innocence. It's so pretty. So I'll go over my chapstick. Ugh, I just love that. It's so pretty. You can wear this just by itself. But also in the brow kit comes a brown pencil, and I don't use the brown pencil for my eyes just because I don't really, or my eyebrows, I just don't really feel like I need it. So I actually will use it and go around my lips. I already have fairly big lips, but I like to kind of just enhance them more sometimes when I'm doing a look like this. So I'll go just above and just below my lip, and I'm just going around like that. Around the outside like that. And then I'm gonna go over top with this Milani, which shade is this? Amore Shine. This one actually is 03 Crush, and it is so pretty. It's Milani. Milani makes really good stuff, guys. I just love their stuff. Between them and Profusion, you just about can't go wrong. And I'll go over top like that. I like to use the nude as a base so that this doesn't become too dark. Does that make sense? Kind of lightens it up, brings that out some. And there we have it. A nice little glam look to get you through the day. Also, be sure to go check out my Facebook today because I put up what hair products that I really like to use. All of them can be purchased at either Walmart or Target. All of this makeup can be purchased at either Walmart or Target. I am all about a deal, okay? I'm all about saving some money. So if you are about that life, make sure you go to leannamichelle.com. Check out my Instagram where I do Amazon fashion finds. Check out my Facebook where I go live. I share other things. You name it, I dabble in it, okay? So yes, here's our glam look for the day. I'm digging it. I ain't gonna lie to you. And look how fast it was. Honestly, this video is at 23 minutes right now, and a lot of it is me talking. Had I been doing it, it wouldn't have been taking this long. But yes, love it. I hope y'all have a great day. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell so that you can get notifications of when I will upload my next video. And subscribe. I would absolutely love it. And follow me on all of my social media because you never know what I'm doing. You know, I'm all over the place. I love you. I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.